conversation. You may have also in the previous module, you may have noticed that we dealt with arranging our inbox view, and we just picked some categories here from the Arrange By section here, that's menu, size, subject, from, conversation. You may have also noticed this custom setting down here, and we can certainly set a custom arrangement on our views as well. And if we click that menu selection there, it has 3 dots or an ellipsis, and that indicates that a dialog box will show after we give it a click. And that's indeed what happens when we customize the view for messages. You notice that we have these fields, header status, importance, reminder, flag status, and so on. All of these are in our current view, believe it or not, but we just can't see them right away. So right now we have in this view our importance, reminder, attachment, from, subject, received, size, categories. All those things are there. So I click on OK and OK, and we see the categories here. We see whether or not they've been flagged for follow-up. But in order to actually view that, we need to change and manipulate our view a little bit. And one of the things you want to do is get the to-do bar minimized at the very least. You may want to close it altogether. Also, go to the View menu and place that reading pane on the bottom. Now again, we're dealing with a view that looks more or less like previous versions of Outlook, especially Outlook XP and earlier. So if you're comfortable with those views, you may want to keep that intact, or actually what you're technically doing is rearranging the default so it looks more like what you saw in the past. But you can see all the different fields that are being used in the current view. Again, when the to-do bar is there, when we're using the reading pane on the right, all we see is the date selector and whether or not it's oldest on top or newest on top. But all those other fields are there. We can still see who it's from. We can still see the subject when we're using the default view. But here's just a little different look and feel. We can also take this and we can rearrange it as easily as dragging and dropping. So if we want to see the received right after the from, or if we want to see the subject right after the from, all we got to do is grab, click and drag, and that's how we rearrange this current view that we're using. If we want to sort using these categories here, all we have to do is give a click, and this toggles it from Z to A and A to Z. Received, oldest on top, or actually that was newest on top. There's oldest on top as far as sorting the receive view. So if you want to add other fields to this view, all you have to do again is give this a right click this time, any one of these headings. You get this little context menu and customize the current view. It'll take you back here, click on fields, and if you've got maybe a view of your tasks, or maybe you've got due dates on particular emails and you want to see when that due date is, like what emails do I need to follow up on and when are they due? So I might want to add that particular item to my view, and then I will see the due date here. So there we go, none, they're the ones, and then again you can sort them however you please using that criteria. So once again, no right or wrongs as far as how you deal with the views of Outlook. It's just whatever works best for your particular working style. So again, for mine, I prefer the reading pane, and if I need those other criteria, I can always switch the view if I need to, or I get a lot of information here by what's in the email in the preview itself, and also I can arrange by due date later on top, today on top, and so on. So again, it's all up to you and how you use it.